Well, welcome to March, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. I can't believe we're already 3 months into the year. It's just flying by. I don't know how you feel about that, Bob, but it just seems like, you turn around and it's over. So, and it was a fun February, so much fun in February, but March is going to be, I think, even more fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. So for those of you who don't know us, I'm hoping we have some new people on here. We have Bob at the home office in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So Bob's there, and my name's Kim. I'm the VP of Sales and Marketing, and I'm remote in Gilbert, Arizona. So welcome to our kickoff event. So excited to have all of you. So we always like to start off with some home office updates of what's happening, and always a reminder about the extended customer service hours. So this happens to apply to tonight, right? We're on Wednesday. Yep. So Wednesday's one of the nights that Lisa puts in some later hours till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's her phone number and extension if you'd like to get a hold of her during Mondays and Wednesdays. She's got some extra time there. And then it's funny, Bob and I were talking today, and I'm like, we have any other updates? And it was like, boop, we almost forgot about a really exciting one for you guys. So you guys remember that we started having monthly calls with our top leaders, our Emerald and above. And we talk about a lot of different things, but one of them was, how can we make your websites a little more attractive to you, not only to you, but your customers. We've been working on the look and feel, but the commissions, we were like, is there any way that we could get a little bit more from the commissions? We raised the shipping a little bit. How can we do that? And Bob took a look at it and said, we were at 20%. So he said, why don't, effective March 1st, we go to 25%. So now any of your web orders, even if they placed it, yesterday was the first, right? Yeah. Or you're going to get 25% commission on those sales moving forward. So that was effective yesterday. All right. So that's exciting that you're able to do that. So that's a fun update. And then I also like to give our sales and sponsoring progress, right? So you guys know, how are we doing? How are we doing month over month, year over year, as far as sales and sponsoring? So let's start with sponsoring. All right. So for January of this year versus February, we were down 31%. Okay. I hate red numbers, but got to show you, it's down. So then we also have February of last year, which to me is a truer comparison. I like to look at how did we do last year in the same month versus this February. 57% decrease. So obviously we've got a lot of things that we need to be working on towards our sponsoring to grow this company, right? Because that's the goal, is we want to keep continuing to grow this company, make you guys more money, the company more money, so we can do more, right? That's what it's about. So, we're going to keep working on that, but just wanted you to see those numbers. And this is what I had showed last month. So you can see, this is for all of last year. You can see the numbers that we hit for sponsoring each month. Okay. And so for February, you can see we had 20 and we had 47 last February. Now look at March. We're going to talk a little bit more about this later, but look at what we're up against in March, 124. So keep that in mind. We'll talk about that a little bit later. All right. So then sales, this is a little more upbeat, a lot more upbeat actually. So January versus February, we were down a little bit, which, that's not a big deal for that. Because remember, what I look at is year over year. Look at that, 25% increase for sales. So really exciting that we're still trending really well with sales for both months. So here's what sales look like. So you can see January and February, 22 over 21. We've had an increase each month. So we want to keep that up, right? Every month we want to continue to grow and see that little blue line go up above that green line. Okay, that's the goal. So great job in sales in February. All right, and then, home satellite office. I thought I'd do, a cute little, I told you I had a grandbaby on the way. So little Sadie Ann was born on February 5th. So she's going to be a month old this Saturday. So here she is, my little shameless plug for my granddaughter. So here's little Sadie. And yeah, she'll be a month on Saturday. She'll be a month old. So such a cutie pie, having fun with her. And she's going to be our next distributor. I know it. She will be. Because even you talk about that. My grandsons, every time they walk in the door, I smell candles, Gigi. I smell candles, or I smell melts. They love smelling. So, and we learn our colors too. So it's, goes both ways. All right, so welcome February new distributors. Let's start off. As you guys remember, we had the Share the Love bundle for February. So what that was is we had our regular offer, but it was $119.95. And for that, they got their 150 Bella Bucks, but then they also got this little special bundle that had some catalogs, fundraiser brochures, that custom label that they could put on any candle, and of course, the 100 Mia melts and that ginger lime. So it was a $30 value on top of whatever else they were getting. And Bob was donating $10 for everyone that joined with this enrollment offer to an organization that supported heart health. And we'll talk about that in a minute too, how we've shifted that a little bit. So let's take a look. We had 1 associate distributor and 20 distributors. So you can see in green, here's our associate distributor. So welcome Nicole Upchurch, like that, from Texas. So she's an associate. And I like to do these by state. So Bob, here's the first look. So let's tell you what these colors mean. So first, the green means California and Arizona tied for having the most new enrollments in those states for February, okay? The pink means these are people that you're going to donate $10 for each one of the people that are in pink. That means they joined with that $150, the Share the Love bundle, I like to call it. So do you want to call these names first, Bob?
Sure. Boy, you gave me the hard names first, Kim.
You want me to? I'll take the first ones, okay? Capricia, Angeline, Lisa, Dina, Maureen, Sandra, Stephanie, Rebecca, Nancy, and Jeanette. Hopefully these are easier. Here's the next one.
Stephen,
you got this.
Kara, Tracy, Paula, Kelly, Jessica, Amber, Tara, and Marcella.
Yeah, and Dixie on the top. We missed a little Dixie on top there.
Sorry.
So you can see all the areas that they're from. And again, just our top sponsoring states, Arizona and California. So that's fun to see where everybody's from. And did you know 2 from Alaska? 2 in 1 month from Alaska.
I did see
so
that.
That's fun. We don't have very many in Alaska, so great opportunities there. All right, so welcome to all our new distributors. Hopefully some of them are on this call today, let's hope. All right, so how about our sponsors? Let's take a look at our February sponsors. So I'll do these, Bob. We had Jacqueline Snell had 1. You could see this is how many they had. Monica Salazar had 1. Susan Roberts had 1. Carrie Mortinger 1. Margaret McGinty 1. Carol Martin, Kathy Mahady, Pam Mack, Christy Kessler, Callie Elder, Patty Byler, and Allison Boers all had 1 new distributor, along with Brenda Blake. Brenda Blake, that was her first one, I believe was Brenda's first new sponsor. And then we have Jody Zavala with 2 and Cassandra Herta with 2 as well. So congratulations to everybody who sponsored in February. So then we also had this little booster income going on in February where you actually had the opportunity to earn up to $100 cash for each of your new sponsors. Well, we didn't have anybody get there, but a lot of opportunities to earn lots of Bella Bucks in cash in February. But part of this, as you remember, Bob, they also had to have 500 in personal volume in the month of February. Plus, these people also had to join with the 150 Bella Buck offer. So those were 2 of the conditions as well. So let's see who our earners are. You want to call these names, Bob?
Sure. Carrie, Margaret, Carol, Callie, Patty, Allison, Jody.
Oh, Jody. All right. So that's everyone who earned Bella Bucks. So congratulations to all of you. A little bit of extra free product coming your way. All right. So then our recognition, Bob, we're going to have our recognition this Friday. So here it is. We're going to have it Friday at 11 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. your time. And what that recognition is going to have, we're going to have any new promotions that we had in February. We're also going to have those who earned our February sales incentive. So they also got to earn Bella Bucks based off their sales this month. And then Our final month for the trip was last month, Bob. So we wrapped that up. So we're going to see who all the final earners were for our Top Achievers trip. So look forward to that on Friday.
I have to book my air.
Okay, so let's talk about March sponsoring tools. So I showed this earlier. Remember that big number, 124, 124. So we've got some ideas to help you get there. Actually, we want to beat that. So let's take a look. So here's some tools out there. We have the Why Me Abellas. We did this last March where remember, Bob, we had that call with you and Charlie and me and a couple, we had Callie and
Yeah.
Kathy Mahady on there sharing, Why Me Abellas. So great introduction to the company if you have people that just want to know more. And then we also have, if they want to know more about the products, about why Me Abellas is better, why the palm wax, and what makes us better, this is a great information tool for them as well. The product pros and comparisons is out there as well. And then we have the new recording that's been updated that literally shows them how easy it is to join. 5 easy steps to enroll. It's on your website and it's also in your back office. And then we also, again, we talked about this. Some people are visual, sometimes people are just good with reading. So this goes through our monthly website bundle options that will help it make it a little easier when you're talking to your new prospects about the opportunity. And then we also have the visual that shows it too. So all of these are out in the Bella Builder group that are available for everybody to use. Just as a tool.
Great tool.
So let's take a look at our offers. So I love this for March, Bob. We're going to help them find their pot of gold, right? So this is what we're going to do. So find your pot of gold with Me Abellas. We have 3 offers. So the offers are exactly the same. All right. So you've got our $59.95 product bundle, gets you the same thing, 2 16-ounce candles, 2 bags of milk, 5 brochures for fundraisers, and 5 annual catalogs. That's one offer. Then we also have our $59.95 gets you $65 bucks. So if they just want to choose the product that they want, they can do this for $59.95 and choose what they would like. And then our final offer, 150 Bella bucks for $119.95, gets them all of this, right? 150 Bella bucks. So same as last month, just no Share the Love bundle. Okay, so same exact offer there. So again, I love showing this again, 124 that we're up against. So let's see, how can we help you with this?
Well, I
So,
think if everybody on the call, Kim, sponsored 2 people this month, we'd go past that record.
We would. You're exactly right. Because there's about 50. Yeah. I would agree with that. We have 52 people on this call right now. So not including you and me, which, I mean, that's 50 people. That's 100 people right there if you guys just did 2. I mean, think about that when you think about that. So it's not as overwhelming when you look at 124, when you really take it down and the number of people on your team and the number of people who came in, even if those 124 who came in last year brought somebody in, right? Just one. So lots of different things we can look at. And, we've tried a couple different things, Bob, for them, because we're always trying to, what motivates people, what helps to get people out there talking. And this, this went pretty well, but it seems like I think people get a little overwhelmed by it, and maybe 500 a month might be a little rough for some people to focus on, oh, I have to have 500 in order to get this. So sometimes people just don't even try, right? So we wanted to make it really, really, really simple this month, okay? So again, we want you to earn your pot of gold in March. Our goal is to march to 125. Why? Because it was 124 before, right? And we want to get to 125. So here's how we're going to do that. You guys, again, we're talking about the 150 Bella buck offer. If you sponsor with that offer, you're automatically going to get $25 cash. If we hit our goal of 125, we're going to double it. And we're going to give you $50 cash for each new enrollment that you have in the month of March with the 150 Bella buck offer.
And an auto ship.
So yes, they have to they can't just sign up. They have to have an auto ship. So you look at that, and then you look at that. Is this a little easier for you guys? Maybe, hopefully a little more motivating that you do it, you do this, you get this. There's no other conditions. That simple, right? So excited about that. I want to be giving $50 away. And So I'm going to be doing this. I'll be doing this weekly. This is my little progress. So every little step there is 5 new distributors. So every time it moves up, I'll move our little flame up the little rainbow till we get to that pot of gold. So when we get to that pot of gold, that means y'all get $50 for everybody that you sponsor with the 150 with the auto ship. So we'll keep this in front of everybody. We'll have some fun with it so that you guys know how we're progressing with our goal. So now the 125 people, that doesn't mean they have to be on the 150. It just means if you want the cash, they have to be. So if they sign up with the other ones, they still count towards this 125. They're not getting the cash for you. I want to make that clear, okay? All right, so that's our sponsoring. So let's move on to sales, Bob. So let's start with our top selling products in February. I like to share how we did in February. And it's a little skewed just because we had clearance things going on, right? Because we go into all the seasonal things. So you'll see some numbers in here that are they're from our seasonal or past ones. But here's our signature. Now, right now, we know technically we only have 1 fragrance that's available, Bamboo and Water Mint. But we do have, Mike reminded me that we still do have some limited inventory on Apple Pie a la Mold and Pillow Talk. So if you have customers that love those, have them get them now. Because remember, we told you we cannot get this glass anymore. So we're being very strategic how we use the glass. And you'll see that moving forward. We have some ideas moving forward through the year. But right now, it's Bamboo and Water Mint for spring. And then we have some that are already made in inventory for Apple Pie a la Mode and Pillow Talk. So again, if you have customers that want those, they're available still through your website and your back office. All right, then we have our 9-ounce jars. And this is when I talk about like the lilac, all of these at the top 10. The lilac, sweet orange and chili pepper, and oranges and clove obviously round out the top 3. Now, remember last month, Bob, reminding them that this glass, we don't have this glass anymore, very limited of what we have left. So we had to decide that we're going to go to 12 fragrances for the remainder of the year or as long as the glass lasts. So here's what that list looks like. So here's those 12 fragrances that you'll be able to get, you and your customers will be able to get through the 9-ounce glass, again, through the end of the year or until the glass runs out. Okay, guys? Those are the fragrances that you can look forward to. All right, how about melts? So for melts, our top 5, so orange blossoms, no surprise there. Blueberry muffin, spring, gardenia, spring, white citrus from our annual, and then our Bella's Irish cream is one of our limited. So a nice little mix there in our top 5. And then you can see we have all the top 20 there. And you guys know I will post this all out in our Bella Builder group. So you have this to share with your customers. And especially for new people, right? If they really don't know our product very well, this is a good guide for them to share with their customers to get started, or even to start building some of their inventory or their party packs and things like that. So I'll post this as well. So that's our melts. And then no surprise here again, orange blossom, with it being our fragrance of the month for February. Then we have white citrus, Bella's Irish cream, sweet orange and chili pepper, and peace, love, and watermelon, rounding out that top 5. So that's our 16-ounce. But then we also had a couple of our limited edition, right, Bob? So we had our chocolate hug and our very, very, very popular bubble gum, which, by the way, it will be coming back at some point during the year. Just can't share yet, but it will be back. So for those of you who really loved it or didn't get it, it will be back. So let's take a look. So chocolate hug was number 1, and bubble gum came in second for the month of February. So those were our 2 limited. Obviously, we sold out of the bubble gum, and we still have, just so you guys know, we just have over 300 left of the chocolate hug that you still can purchase through your websites and through your back office. So those are the limited ones for that. Then I wanted to talk about, go ahead, Bob.
No, what a great candle to give away for, just a gift in March. I just love that label. It's just, yeah.
It's a feel good.
It is a
really
feel
is.
good.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it is
It's a feel good candle.
Even
the message and the fragrance makes you feel good.
When the postman came in today, he really, he sees all the stuff when he walks in. He comes in the back. He doesn't come in the front. And he actually saw the label, and it's just a great label. And
Love
a
it.
great fragrance.
Oh, I know. I love that one. Brew chocolate. Like I said, Tootsie Roll. That's what it's about for me. All right. And then some sales tools, Bob, that we have. Obviously, our spring summer fundraising is going. It started in February and is available through July. And so you can see here's the information for you to purchase those packs of 25 for $9.95 through your back office. And then we also, this is what the brochures look like for you that you would be given to the organization. And then we also have the set of 15 fragrances available, samples that you can purchase as well through your back office, a set of 15 for $17.95. And then we have a flyer. So if you just want to email your organizations something that shows them everything about the program, we also have a flyer available that shows all the fragrances with the labels, and then also the fragrance descriptions and notes. And then we can't forget our annual catalog, because that has 25 of our top selling fragrances in it. So we just released that as well. So those are available for you guys to purchase in your back office. And then our spring seasonal. So we have 14 spring seasonal fragrances as well that are currently available. And we have that product guide out there for you as well. But then, Bob, we also put a new 2022 product guide together. So this is more of a living document that will have everything that's currently available. So as spring is here and goes away, spring will go away, and then summer will come in into this guide. And with every new fragrance of the month, we'll add the fragrance of the month in there. If we have a new limited, the limited will go in there. If one sells out, then it goes away. So you see how it works with everything that we're doing throughout the year. And currently we have 49 fragrances in this guide. So this is what this looks like. And you can see it has a little index there of what it looks like. And I'm just going to go through really quick and show you the pages. So you can see that here's our spring collection up front, and it shows all of the fragrances. And then it goes into the annual, and included in this as well, guys, remember we have birthday cake and It's a Boy and It's a Girl that aren't in your catalog, but are available all year long, along with French Vanilla, that are available through your back office and your website. They just aren't in the catalog. So just to call that out. So you can see our annual collection here, and then it will go into our fragrance of the month. So you can see there the white citrus, orange blossoms, and Fruit Loops. And then we go into our limited editions that are still available as well. So great tool for you guys, especially for your events. If you have this printed off to share, or you have a link that you can easily send to somebody, or save it on your phone. It's a great thing to save on your phone as well, to have right there as a great tool. All right, and our fragrance of the month, lots of excitement. I see Jim's background with the Fruit Loops right there. So this great fragrance was released yesterday in our 16-ounce and our melts. And this is the first time, Bob, that we had done it also simultaneously through their websites, because we got some feedback again from the leaders that it was kind of fizzling out when we waited till the 15th with the customers. So we decided, all right, let's try it. Let's see if we see a change in the number of sales we get through websites. So we released them in both. So these were available yesterday. So I know you guys are going to love it, no doubt about it. It's a fantastic fragrance. So excited about that one. So here's a couple, we always have these images out there for you guys to share, again, in our Bella Builder group. And then remember, we added some new mini melts too to help your sponsoring efforts. So we have ginger lime and stress no more have been added to the mix of mini melts. And then our new holders, I'll just show these again so we don't forget about them, right? Because they're not in our catalog, so I don't want people to fret. We still have these holders available. You can see here, I'll go through them really quick in case you forgot about them. These are available through your back office, and they're sold in sets of 6. You guys see that. So that's our holders. And then our March website customer special is they spend $85, they get a free bag of orange blossom melts. Again, no code needed. All they have to do is purchase that. That's before tax and shipping, obviously, but $85 gets them a free bag of melts. All right, so current limited editions. So right now we have Bella's Irish Cream that's still going, and obviously very relevant for March. I say all year, this is a yummy fragrance. I have that burning behind me right now, one of my favorites. I love this one. So Bella's Irish Cream is still available. And then I'll remind you again, we still have our chocolate hug, have a good day, with the cute little gnome labels available. So we just have a little over 300 of those left for you guys to purchase. And then limited editions that have moved to clearance on your website. You may have noticed this already. So chocolate strawberries We have limited quantities left, but chocolate strawberries and romance are now available at a 20% discount through your website. Still the same for you as distributors through your back office, but your customers can get a little discount on those. All right, National Caffeine Awareness Month. Do you remember this from last year, Bob?
I
We had a
do.
little fun with this. I know, I have mine too. We both are caffeinated right here. So I love this month because, you know, a lot of people have been asking, where is our coffee candle? Where is it? We miss it, right? It's in the annual catalog, but remember we had some issues with burning issues that we couldn't get the right wick. Well, Mike has figured it out, and guess what? We've renamed, this is coffee time, renamed to Fresh Brewed Coffee, okay? And so this is gonna be available, and I did wanna do a little call out that the melts still may come same coffee time on them, but they're the exact same melt. But I didn't want Mike to have to change all those stickers. So you may see the melts coming that say coffee time. It's the same thing, fresh brewed coffee, coffee time, same fantastic coffee fragrance. So I just didn't want you to get thrown by that if you see that. But that's our fresh roasted coffee with whispers of creamy butter, coconut flakes, and vanilla beans, and a slight hint of roasted nuts completes this fragrance. This is the truest fragrance in all the years I have been in this industry that has been able to have that true fresh brewed coffee fragrance. Nothing like it. There's nothing else. I tell you, I know. We have tried to find it, and you guys did it, Bob. This is a fantastic fragrance. So it's just got same great fragrance, just a new look, right? So here's the new label. And I'll have these out here for you guys to share. And again, this is part of our annual, so these will be available, and they will be available on Friday, March 4th. So these will go on at 9 a.m. my time, Arizona time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. And these will be in your back office and personal website. So I'm really excited about this one, Bob. We've had a lot of people waiting, some patiently, some not so patiently. I get it, but hopefully they're very excited that this is going to be available. Oh, and Bob, I think this might be a surprise to you, but these are
Looks that
Bob
way.
Bob has two favorite fragrances that he was very, very bummed when I told him they were very, very low sellers. But we've kind of been getting a lot of requests for them. It's funny how you take something away, how the demand just spikes, right? So Bob, and we're going to celebrate your birthday because Bob's birthday is Saturday, guys. He doesn't like to share that, but his birthday's Saturday. So happy early birthday, Bob. But we're going to celebrate. And I love that we have a birthday and a celebrate candle that you can, just a little hint, you can use that for any celebration, right? But what we're going to do is we're bringing back two of Bob's favorite fragrances. Can you guess what they are? Havana Nights. So we're going to have Havana Nights in 16 ounce. And that's going to be the same time as coffee. It'll be 9 a.m. on March 4th, okay, or 11 a.m. Now, the deal is we have 125 of them. That's how much Mike had enough to make 125 of these. So there, if you love this, if you've been one of the ones messaging me, oh, I can't believe we don't have this fragrance, it's my favorite, yeah, better set that timer. Make sure you get on our text list because I will send out a reminder. So Havana Nights, and we do actually have, I believe Mike told me, we do still have melts available through clearance right now for your customers and through your back office. So there's still melts, just no candles, but there will be now on Friday, 125 of them. And then the next one, and this really is Bob's all-time favorite, Nag Champa. So here's the other one that we're going to be celebrating with again, 125 of them, guys. That's all we have, and there are no melts to these right now. So limited quantities, 125, again, Friday, 9 a.m., 11 a.m. All right. So if you you have those customers or you're one of the ones that's been messaging me, mark your calendar, set your alarms, all right? Because they're going to go fast. All right. So thanks for celebrating, Bob. We love that you're letting us join with that.
Absolutely.
All right. And then we have a new limited edition. So, you know, we have Mother's Day coming up. I know it seems like it's not going to be here soon, but it's going to be here before we know it. And obviously Easter is always a great month too, but we have a new limited edition, and there's a fragrance that people have been probably wondering, gosh, I really missed that fragrance, but it wasn't in the spring lineup. Well, guess what? Flower Power is back. So if you guys remember Flower Power, a playful, fruity spring floral fragrance with hints of the tropic. So it has juicy pineapple, apple, dewy greens, white lily, rose, and honeysuckle, and then night blooming jasmine and fir balsam in this. So just a gorgeous, gorgeous. It kind of reminds me, if I have to say, it's like plumeria. If you guys are more familiar with that plumeria fragrance, that's what this reminds me of. Almost like spot on with plumeria. So we are going to offer, look at this, Time to Bloom in our Flower Power fragrance. So this is going to be available for you guys on Friday, March 25th. All right, and this will be, again, this will be the same type of thing that we'll do. We normally will get 1,000 labels, maybe 1,500. We'll see. We'll start with 500, and if those sell, he'll produce 500. If those sell, then we'll put another 500 out there. So we just got to see how it does, so we're not stuck with a bunch of inventory. But these will be available again Friday, March 25th, and just an adorable label. Again, perfect for any occasion. I mean, especially Mother's Day. I mean, how cute is that for Mother's Day? And even when you think about graduations coming up too, there's so many things coming up in the spring and early summer that this would make such a great gift. So excited about that one. All right, so March sales incentives. Now you have all of those things, right? Do you have a few tools that would help you grow your sales in March? I hope so. You saw all of that stuff that's out there for you or that's coming, right, this Friday. So we wanted to do a fun little March sales incentive. So this will be the same that we did for February, just with our fun little, shamrock theme here. I love this. So same thing for, if you have 500 TV, you're going to earn 20 Bella Bucks. If you have 1,000, 50 Bella Bucks. 2,000 gets you 120 Bella Bucks. So a fun little incentive for you guys. And remember, rewards aren't cumulative. Whatever you earn, you earn the 2,000. You don't earn all of them plus that. It's the 2,000. Just to make sure we're clear on that. So that's our fun little sales incentive for March. All right, and let's not forget, Bob, we have a little thing coming up here in July 24th through the 27th, our summer fling or conference. For those of you who maybe you're not familiar, convention conference, we call it fling. I love that, our summer fling. So just to remind, registration's open. It's been open for a while now. And just to show you really quickly, especially if you're new, all you have to do is go in your back office under corporate information, click on calendar of events, and it's going to take you where you're going to see that summer fling. You just click on register today, and you're going to see the pricing information. We are now down to 3 monthly payments or pay in full because we're getting that close to the event. We used to have 6 months. So you have to remember that you need to pay, because this will take you out to a different site to pay. Then you got to make sure you come back and fill out your information. There's 2 steps, because if you don't do this, I don't see you on my reports. So you want to make sure I see you on your reports, and you also want to make sure you pay. So you want to fill out your information, and then you can also add guests down here as well. You can see where it says add a guest, add a child, and you put your emergency contacts and all your allergies and that kind of stuff in there. So, and then you just hit submit registration and you're done. That easy for Flame. All right, so March at a glance. So I'm going to go over this because we went over a lot today. So let's take a look. This puts everything in one document for you. You can tell I had a lot of fun with St. Patrick's Day this month. So love when we have a fun theme. So you can see here in white, you're going to see our join specials, right? So you see that on the calendar. And then I have everything that we're releasing that would fit on here, right? So we have Fruit Loops, we have what's happening on Friday, we have Bob's birthday on there, and then any national day that I thought was kind of relevant for our business. Obviously National Cereal Day, hello, Fruit Loops. International Women's Day, huge one, on the 8th. I love the National Get Over It Day. That was just a fun one on the 9th. And then on 12th, we have National Plant a Flower Day. And then we have our big reminder, daylight savings time, right, Bob? So this means that you're going to be 3 hours ahead of me for daylight saving time. So that is on the 13th. And then on the 16th, we have National Everything You Do Is Right Day. I love that one. And then obviously St. Patrick's Day, but also Charlie's celebrating his birthday on St. Patrick's Day. So 2 birthdays this month at the home office. And then on the 18th, we'll be revealing our April fragrance of the month, along with a new special cause candle that we're going to have. That really, it will be for April, but we're going to reveal it in March so that you guys have time to start talking to your customers and collecting orders. And then the 19th, National Let's Laugh and Certified Nurses Day. And then we have Spring Begins on the 20th. Look at the 21st. Hello, National Fragrance Day, huge one for our business. And then, oh, National Puppy Day is the 23rd. That's a favorite of mine. And then National Cocktail Day, we have that margarita. So that's always a fun one. And then on the 25th, we talked about our limited edition balloon candle will be available through your websites and your back office. And then on the right, you can see that all the things that wouldn't fit on there, you can see the March happenings. So we have National Sons and Employee Appreciation Day. Again, great things for candles. And then we have Bob's birthday with that Mad Champa and Havana Nights, along with the coffee. And then we have our February recognition event. So a lot happening this Friday. And then all of our month-long causes I listed there as well. So we have Irish American, we have multiple sclerosis, National Caffeine Awareness, National Colorectal, National Kidney, National Nutrition, and National World History Month. A lot of stuff happening in March, just crazy. And then we have over here too, if you just a quick reference document, you've got the distributor thing, right? You have the $25 for enrollments with the 150 Bella Bucks doubles, again, if we hit our 125. And then our sales incentive right there at the bottom. So everything that you need for the month in one little happy document. So make sure you print this off, have this on your phone so that it's quick and easy access for you. All right, so Bob, that's everything that I have. And I always like to end with this. It begins with you, because this really is our theme all year round. I mean, nothing can happen until you do something, right? You got to make a decision of what you do, set your goals. What do you want to do with your business, personal life, whatever it is, it does begin with you. So that's our theme for 2022. So anything else that you'd like to share, Bob?
No, it's just been an exciting ride for 20 years and so many people that have joined us just 2 short years ago, right? Starting on Friday the 13th, actually, 2020.
You got it.
And our doors were wide open for so many people to come and join us, and we appreciate that. And it's like I said before, we wanted a company that was family friendly and distributor friendly. And we think we created that, and we make some fumbles along the way, and that's okay. And but we're excited. It's March. It's an exciting month. We got 2 birthdays, Charlie and I, and I'm going to be 38. I think Charlie's going to be 42 this year. Not sure. But March has always been an exciting time for us, leading into April and May and Mother's Day and Easter, and then summertime. And then the next thing you know, we're building up for the fall season. That's how fast time flies. So with July being our fling this year, if you're here watching this video live, or if you're going to see the link later on tonight when Kim posts it and then email to the whole company, and you're thinking you're on the fence about joining, register. We can always back you out up until a certain date. I'm meeting with the hotel this week. Kim and I are actually meeting again with the hotel this week, next week coming. And I want to start giving them some idea on the amount of people that are coming, because that'll determine what rooms we're using and how everything will come to play. My personal goal is 300 people. That's what I'd like to see. More, I won't be angry. But we'd like to set a goal of 300 people coming to visit us. And I think that's a pretty good goal that we can meet. So if you're on the fence, get registered. And God forbid something happens that you can't make it, there's always a backup. The same thing with the hotel. I think you have 48 hours. Just say you're with Mia Bella's, Sensations Mia Bella's, and they'll give you a discounted room rate. There's a couple other hotels around, but I think the Woodlands is probably still the best bet in town. You can stay at the casino, has rooms, and it's during the week, so the rates are a little better. You know, the weeknight, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, if you're staying over for pizza day here at the home office. But get registered early and talk to your teams and see if they're coming, or if they're on the fence, just get registered. Get registered, and it gives us an idea where we're going. So with that, enjoy the rest of the week. Have a wonderful weekend. I know I will. And as always, thanks for your business, guys.
Yep. And we'll see you Friday, since it's only Wednesday, Bob. We'll see him Friday.
It is? Oh, I thought it was Friday. I'm waiting for Saturday. Well, we'll see everybody Friday.
That's right. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Be safe.